This investigation took us to a family that lives in North Waco. They were recently married and stayed with her mom and dad until they found this house. We were called to her mom and dad's house last year, not too far from where they now live, when they were staying there due to unusual activity. Our psychic sensitive found out that night that the oldest daughter is an empath and sensitive, which was causing the activity as the spirits were coming to her for help. The short time they have been in this house, they have seen shadows, both adult and child size. They figured that it was because of their daughter's ability and were coming to her for help. They had high-powered electrical lines running right beside their house, which pegged their K2 meter to the red. This place was ripe for a feeding ground for these spirits. It wasn't until they heard the scratching and clawing sounds in the garage and storeroom and found out that something sinister had also moved in.
Okay, so when we first came into the house, we were gathered around the living room, and I felt something touch the back of my shirt. I turned around thinking there was somebody behind me, but there was no one there. What's interesting is that almost at the exact same time, one of our other investigators were outside and saw a shadow walking on the sidewalk. So it sort of corresponded to the time that I got touched, so we're thinking it's possible it could be the same entity that touched me. So it was very interesting. It all kind of happened at the same time. So
It was Cindy that saw this.
yeah, it was Cindy that saw it, and then she also saw something peek inside of her car while she was sitting in the car. So there's definitely some activity going on here, possibly even outside. So we'll be checking into that a little bit further. So we'll go ahead and start here in the house. I think I'd like to just start this way. Ooh, okay. It's on here. I'm just trying to read this room real quick. I'm going to come back to this room. I'm being drawn this way, so let's come over here first. I feel like there's quite a bit of traffic that goes between this room and this room over here. They're coming in and out, and they're standing around the bed at night watching whoever sleeps in this room. I'm getting the chills. And also someone who sleeps in this room over here. It's like they're both being watched, and I think they're trying to influence these two. Whatever it is that's here is trying to influence these two. And I don't know what it's trying to influence them to do, but I feel like the amount of traffic that's coming in between these two rooms, that these two people should be feeling probably a lot of anxiety, I would think. They'd probably be even feeling headaches and maybe stomach issues. I think they'd probably both having nightmares. That's what I'm picking up on. But I'm going to go back to this room.
I'll say, go ahead. Well, I was standing behind you. There was a shadow went this way across that room, out of the corner of my eye. And I looked, and I went in there, and it was gone.
Yeah, there's traffic that goes between these two rooms.
These two closets, there's a closet here, then there's a closet
Are they connected?
right here. I don't think they're connected. I ain't
Let's
gonna be able to give you that
the
one a
other
look.
side.
Now,
But they're side by side.
hold on. Explain that room that you just went in. This is one of the homeowners.
This one is my 12-year-old daughter's room, Jordan's,
Okay.
And this one
and
is
this one's Jake's.
Okay.
your oldest one. How old is she?
She's the middle daughter, she's 14.
So, I do feel like there's someone that is attached to the person in this room. They're sort of like a guardian or a protector, even though they don't have they're not as strong as the entities that are going between the two rooms. They are here trying to protect this one in particular. I think whatever this thing is that's going between the rooms has a stronger effect on this one, even though it's trying to affect both. It's like they're, it almost feels like they're trying so hard to influence these two that maybe the moods are changing with these two girls, that like they're having arguments or being different from what they normally are. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing to have in this house. Just because of what's going on. Okay, there's heat coming off of this thing.
And if you look, there's an airflow vent right below it.
Yeah, there
And
is.
on
It's
the cooler.
hot. This is hot.
Is it cool air coming
Could be,
out of that?
yeah, there is cool air coming out of this. Possible portal.
Okay. Hold on. Where'd y'all get your wall? From your mom's house? Or all the other activity was occurring last time we
And there's something about this window too. I almost feel like there might be slight tapping on that window, trying to get the girls' attention. Not really getting anything in there. Let's try this room down here. Oh boy. Okay, this room is making me sick.
She said she got it from the museum because I asked her about it already.
Yeah, I probably need to take that thing down. Okay, so it feels, this is even worse than the other two bedrooms, in my opinion. Again, I think they're being influenced in here too, and it's making them to where they're probably getting on each other's nerves. They're probably fighting. They're probably not being their usual selves. Whatever it is, this is something different in here than it is in the other rooms. Oh God, there's something really negative in here, and I think. I hate to say it, but I think it's attached to Jennifer. It's almost like this entity has been following her from place to place. That for some reason, it's moving with her. When she moves, it's coming with her. If it were me, I'd probably have someone come in and bless this home, possibly even do an exorcism of the home and of Jennifer to try and get rid of whatever this thing is, because it is strong, and it's definitely got its claws into her.
Check that bathroom.
Jeez. I think it likes to stand right here and watch. got some problems here. I'm not comfortable in that bathroom, so I know they can't be comfortable in there. It goes up into the ceiling, comes back down and hovers over them at night. And it doesn't want me in here. I can feel it already. It's telling me to get out. So this is something we're going to have to really do some serious work on. So this room feels pretty good. Again, whatever this thing is, it does travel through the ceiling. So it can be anywhere in the house, but it seems to be focused on the bedrooms so far, from what I can feel. I would imagine that they would hear footsteps from the traffic that they have here, especially in the girls' areas and in the hallway. Possibly even things moving. Oh, it doesn't feel good in here either. Oh. Almost feels like there's a shadow person in this house as well. So I think they would be seeing like a black shadow movement throughout the house. This is separate from what's in the master bedroom, and it's separate from what's in the girls' rooms. This is something else that's just lurking in the house and watching. Just watching. It's working. I think it's working for someone else or something else, but it's just around, and they should see shadow movement. The thing that I'm feeling in here is that I feel like there's things outside these windows looking in. It's like they're circling the house, but this is where they come in and they can see from the outside. Oh. Movement, and I think there's probably lots of movement in this room as well. Probably you can hear noises on the walls.
You went into the garage also.
Okay.
The lights right there.
Do I
You don't
have
want to go?
No.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It reminds me of someplace else we've been where I didn't want to come outside or inside the room. It's really bad out here. Really uncomfortable out here. Never alone when they come in here. There's always something, multiple somethings in here. I don't know why they're attracted to this room, but they are. Wow. Again, up there. It's almost like, I hate to say this, but it's almost like things crawling on the ceiling. It's almost like there's things crawling on the ceiling in this room. It's really bad. You see, I'd love to get that camera in here and see what is this.
That's a closet.
Okay. There's no way they're going to want to go in there. This whole area is bad, really bad. I don't think they would want to come out here at all for any reason alone. Well, that's pretty much the walkthrough of the house and what I'm picking up.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to Batteries Plus Bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus Bulbs. Trust the plus.
Are you looking for a dependable lawn service? Well, look no further than Watkins Lawn Service for all your residential needs. Are you looking for someone to treat your commercial lawn with TLC? Well, look no further than Watkins Lawn Service for all your commercial mowing needs. Watkins Lawn Service specializes in residential mowing, commercial mowing, edging, and weed eating. Watkins Lawn Service also specializes in small engine repair, including push mowers, riding mowers, weed eaters, chainsaws, or any other small engine repair. Remember Watkins for all of your mowing needs. Give Chad a call today at 254-366-8703. You'll be glad you did.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of ghost tech equipment in Central Texas. Gizmo Guru, 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
Hi, this is Cindy,
And I'm Mike.
and we are at a home in North Waco, and they're having some activity here. We need to figure out what is going on. Earlier, this psychiatric one had a walkthrough, and
Psychic.
I had a walkthrough, and there's some things that she talked about that the owners said, yes, that's what's going on. So we need to find out what's going on and help them get this house cleaned up so they can be comfortable living here.
And Joey is with us, and he's got the SLS Connect camera, and he's hopefully trying to map out anything that we can't see in this room. So,
And Dano was on
camera.
the one camerifying us, if that means. All right. We have the Rem-Pod, black flashlight, silver flashlight. If anyone's here with us, try to turn on one of the flashlights. Can you do that for us? Let us know you're here so we can talk to you. Please.
Or touch that red top up there. None of them will hurt you. We're just here to find out who you are and why you're here. We're not trying to make you leave.
Yet.
We're not trying to cause you any harm. All we're here is to find out for this family why you're here and what you want. Okay, you need to turn the flashlight off now so we can ask questions.
I made it right. Would you turn it off for me, please? So we can talk to you. Find out what's going on. Thank you. Are you a male? If you are a male, can you make the flashlight come back on?
Or speak into this recorder right here. We can't hear you with our ears, but we'll be able to hear you through this if you will talk to us.
Was that the SL doing that?
Was
Did
that?
y'all hear that?
I heard it.
It sounded like a kid.
There wasn't anything over there going.
No.
And that wasn't your camera going off.
Are you a child?
Look at your camera and see if it's on standby. It'll go off.
It's on standby.
Okay. Ask it.
Are you a child? Are you female?
Are you a male?
Are you still here? Make the flashlight come back on if you're still here. Hi.
You getting that down?
Okay, are you female?
You got a stick figure
Where?
right in front of you. It's a small one.
How small? Like a kid?
Yeah.
Kid.
Are you? The light just came on too. If you're, is it still there?
Yes.
Where is it in relation to my hand?
Right, you're right on it.
See, my hand right here. Feels cool.
Gone.
Well, that's down there too.
Yeah, but it's not going this way. It's going up.
So you're a child, right? The light's trying to come back on again. How old are you? Are you? Make the light go off and let's figure out how. I want to figure out how old you are, please.
Back away from it. Thank you.
Are you? Let's start with 10.
It's back.
Where's it at?
Same place.
Can you see my hand?
Yes, you're right on it.
Can you touch my hand? Make me feel it? Are you younger than 10? Make the flashlight come on if you're younger than 10.
Are you between 5 and 10? Are you between 10 and 12?
You like being around Jade and Jordan? If you do, turn on that flashlight. Tell us yes with that flashlight. The black one. Are you really a child, or are you just trying to fool us? Come back and show us how big you really are.
I just heard in my left ear again. Fuck you.
You aren't very nice, are you? You aren't a child either.
Make some kind of noise in this room to let us know you're here. Move something. I just heard two. Did you hear that? Okay, I'm going to set this bottle right here on top of that chair, on the back of it. Knock it off. Prove to me that you're here. It should be easy to do. All you got to do is just nudge it. I promise you one thing. If you knock that bottle off, we will get up and leave this room. Well, if you're not going to knock the bottle off, if you're not going to do anything, if you're not going to prove that you're here, then you need to leave. You need to leave this house then if you can't prove you're here. If you can prove you're here, we can let you stay.
I heard a tap back there.
You want to try the ghost box?
By you.
We have what we call our Spirit Box radio. It's a AM/FM radio that has the that has the scanning mechanism on it. That scanning mechanism is when you scan to the next station that stops. We've got it set to where it scans the entire spectrum of the radio dial. And you can amplify your voice within the white noise in this radio. So we're going to ask you some questions. You can answer it through this radio.
Back in front of the bed, same place.
How old are you?
It's not really a stick figure, it's kind of a walkie thing.
Are you male or female?
Looks like it's reaching up onto the bed.
You getting up here with me? Come talk to me.
What do you want from this family?
Do you want us gone? You want us to leave this house?
I want you to leave the girls alone. You stay out of their rooms and let them sleep at night.
You're scaring the girls. That's not very nice. Still there?
Yep. Like it's trying to climb up onto the bed.
You need to leave Jennifer alone. She needs to get some sleep.
I'm very
I
tired.
just saw something fly in front of here. Yes. It came across, went over the mat, then came back and went up above Jennifer's head.
I'm so tired. This has got to stop, seriously.
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office? Or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.